Heat of reaction. We know that heat of reaction is amount of heat evolved or absorbed when quantities of substances they get completely reacted. Okay, this is heat of reaction. The next point is factors affecting heat of reaction. See, just remember, okay, this QV equals to delta E and QP is equal to delta H. At constant volume, heat of reaction equals to internal energy, change in internal energy, and heat of reaction at constant pressure equal to enthalpy change. Then factors affecting heat of reaction. See, there are several factors which affect the heat of reaction. Okay, some of them are, first one is the amount of substance involved, because we know that the rate of reaction is also directly proportional to the concentration of reactant. In the same in the same way, the amount of substance involved also affect the heat of reaction. If the amount of substance is high, then heat of reaction is also high. Okay, means it is likely proportional. Okay, okay. See, okay. Then second one, way of carrying out the reaction. Means what is the method or what conditions are used, what is the way of that carrying out the reaction also affect the heat of reaction. That is, in the case of gaseous reactions, heat of reaction depends on whether reaction is carried out at constant pressure or at constant volume. Okay, therefore there are some conditions are also important, and way of carrying out that reaction is also important. Okay, the next one is the pressure of the reactants and products. Okay, then these are the simple factors. Okay, pressure, temperature, then physical state, amount of substance, then way of carrying out the reaction. Okay, these are simple and most important factors which affect the fate of reaction. Then physical state of reactants and products, because as the physical state of reactant and product get changes, okay, then also the heat content or heat of reaction get also changes. Okay, means for example, whenever we take the gaseous reactant, okay, in that case we get the delta H something value. Okay, and if we use the solid state of that particular reactants, okay, in that case we get the different type of or different heat of reaction. Okay, different value. Okay, in both the reactions we get the different values of heat of reaction. Okay, the next one is the temperature. Temperature is the most important factor. Okay, because you have the point, effect of temperature on heat of reaction at constant pressure. Okay, and that will be studied. That effect of temperature on heat of reaction is studied with the help of Kirchhoff's equation. Okay, then see, after this is a simple short point, that is the factors affecting heat of reaction. You just remember, okay, this factor. Okay. Then next, types of heat of reaction. There are total four type of heat of reaction in your syllabus. First one is the heat of dilution. Second, heat of hydration. Third, heat of combustion. Fourth, heat of neutralization. Okay. See, these are very simple and familiar concept to you. Okay, that is dilution. What is dilution? What is hydration? What is combustion? Then what is neutralization reaction? Okay, you are all very well known about that. Okay. Then first, see, we know that the heat of reaction is nothing but the amount of heat evolved or absorbed in a particular reaction. Okay, then simply, okay, no doubt, whatever we are taking this type of heat of reaction, in that also we get the amount of heat evolved or absorbed. Okay, but the process is different. Okay, that is the type of reaction is different. Okay, one is the dilution, another one is the hydration, combustion, neutralization, like that up. Okay, then in that first type is that heat of dilution. See, heat of dilution also known as enthalpy of dilution. Okay, it is also known as the enthalpy of dilution. Okay, because we know that heat of reaction is also known as enthalpy of reaction. Therefore, heat of dilution is also known as enthalpy of dilution. Okay, and defined as change in enthalpy that is associated with dilution of a specific component of a solution when the pressure is kept constant. Okay, whenever in that particular reaction, the pressure kept constant. Okay, and it is simply carry out the or associated with dilution of specific component of a solution. We know that solution is nothing but the uh, solution is nothing but the mixture plus solute plus solvent. Okay, and in that case, we get the that is heat of reaction. See, this quantity can also be expressed in terms of energy per unit mass. Okay, and whenever you give the particular heat of reaction in the um, uh, particular reaction, okay, then you give the particular unit also. Okay, okay, give the unit to that particular reaction or heat of reaction. See, this quantity can also be expressed in terms of energy per unit mass. The most common units used for the heat of dilution are joules per mole or kilojoules per mole. Okay, you can also use kilocalorie. Okay, no doubt. Okay, and it is in terms of energy per unit mass. These are the simple unit. Okay, that is joules per mole or kilojoules per mole. Okay, see, what do you mean by heat of dilution? See, what is the dilution? What happened in that particular dilution? Dilution करतो म्हणजे काय करतो आपण? सिम्पली आपण काय करतो कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन चेंज करतोय ओके डायल्यूट करणं म्हणजे काय नो डाउट ओके डायल्यूशन इज नथिंग बट द ऍडिशन ऑफ दॅट पर्टिक्युलर वॉटर okay and here we want to make the dilute solution or dilution okay means simply the concentration must be changed okay then see heat of dilution is the amount of heat evolved or absorbed when a solution containing 1 mole of solute is diluted from one concentration to another concentration. See a very simple definition of the heat of dilution. Okay, just remember what is the concept of dilution. Okay, dilute करायचं म्हणजे काय करायचंय we have to add the water moles okay or water molecules okay and we have to change the concentration okay from one concentration to another concentration okay see and it is the amount of heat evolved or absorbed when a solution containing 1 mole of solute okay is diluted from one concentration to another. We know that solution is the solute plus solvent okay and whatever the solute is present okay in that 1 mole of solute is diluted from one concentration to another concentration okay and in that process whatever the heat evolved or absorbed that is known as the heat of dilution. Okay, let's take an example. From example, you can easily understand KCl. Okay, potassium chloride. Okay, KCl solid KCl plus 20 H2O. Here we take the number of moles that is the 20 H2O as it is the dilution. Okay, then it gives KCl 20 mole. Okay, 20 mole H2O झाले त्याच्यामध्ये KCl. Okay, here delta H1 equals to plus 3.8 kilocalorie. Okay, see next okay here it is one reaction okay and here we want to change the dilution okay or we want to make the dilution okay and from one concentration to another therefore it is changes from KCl solid plus 200 H2O it gives the KCl in bracket 200 mole and here delta H2 equals to plus 4.4 kilocalorie. Okay, see in this example just we have to change the dilute okay means here we want to dilute that particular KCl from one concentration to another from 20 to 200 concentration okay and here in this heat of dilution equals to delta H2 minus delta H1 equals to plus 4.4 minus 3.8 we get the value 0.6 kilocalorie means in this reaction the heat of dilution is nothing but the 0.6 kilocalorie. Got it? Okay, means here the 1 mole of solute is diluted from one concentration to another concentration okay and that is known as the heat of dilution. See very simple definition or very simple concept okay just remember what do you mean by the dilution okay जेव्हा तुम्ही प्रॅक्टिकल्स करतात तेव्हा तुम्हाला येतं प्रॅक्टिकल मध्ये की आपल्याला डायल्युशन बनवावं लागतात वेगवेगळ्या प्रकारचे ओके आपण काय करतो सिम्पली कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन चेंज करत जातो पाणी आपल्याला किती पाहिजे वॉटर किती पाहिजे असेल तुम्ही वॉटर त्याप्रमाणे काय रिक्वायर जेवढं तुमचं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन असेल तितकं तुम्ही काय करत जाता वॉटर ऍड करत जाता त्याला डायल्यूट करता डायल्युशन करता आलं लक्षात ओके आणि त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं आपण सुरुवातीला याच्यात घेतला 20 नंतर घेतला 200 ओके आपल्याला जेवढं कॉन्सन्ट्रेशन रिक्वायर असेल तेवढं आणि नंतर आपण काय केलं, वॉट एव्हर दॅट अमाऊंट ऑफ हीट वी get evolved or absorb, okay, we have to it calculate, okay, that concentration, okay, and here we get the 0.6 kilocalorie energy, okay. Okay, understood. Okay, can I take next type? Yes, okay, 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 yes, yes, okay. See, next type is the heat of hydration. Okay, next type is the heat of hydration. See here.
मॅम सेकंड टाईप आहे का रिएक्शनचा?
Oh, heat of hydration. It is the second type of heat of reaction. Okay. See, first one is the heat of dilution. Okay. Yes. Okay. Number is not given. Therefore, okay, no doubt. Got it? Okay. This is the second type. Okay. Heat of hydration. First, tell me what do you mean by hydration? Who tell me what is hydration?
Addition of water.
Okay, addition of water is known as the hydration. Okay, see, and here also whenever we take a different example, okay, in that we want to eat also, that is the addition of water. See, concept, the heat of hydration is described as the quantity of energy produced when 1 mole of ions undergo hydration process. Okay, means any particular, we can take molecule also, we can take ion also. Okay, and when that undergo the hydration process, okay, whatever the energy is produced, okay, that is known as the heat of hydration. Okay, see, it is a specific form of dissolution energy and the solvent used is water. See in this example below. Okay, here we use the solvent as a water. Okay, and dissolution energy, okay, means it is a specific form of dissolution energy because it is one of the type of the dissolution process. Okay, that is the hydration. Okay, therefore whatever we get the amount of energy in that is in that energy is the form of dissolution energy, and in this process the solvent used is the water. Then what is the definition? It is defined as the amount of heat evolved, that is change in enthalpy, when 1 mole of an anhydrous or partially hydrated salt combines with a required number of water molecules to form hydrate. Okay, unhydrated means what? Hydrated means what? Okay, hydrated means it get combined with the water molecules, that is the hydrated. Okay, and unhydrated means, okay, it is not related or combined with that particular water molecule. Okay, or it is a partially hydrated salt. Okay, please see, as the hydration is the exothermic process, therefore in this only heat is evolved. Okay, therefore the definition is the amount of heat evolved, okay, that is change in enthalpy when 1 mole of an anhydrous or partially hydrated salt combines with a required number of water molecules to form a hydrate. That is known as the heat of hydration. As it is the hydration process, addition of water, therefore here we want a required number of water molecule, and that combines with the anhydrous salt or partially hydrated salt, okay, to form a hydrate. This is a hydration process. Okay, and in that hydration process whatever the amount of heat evolved, that is known as the heat of hydration. Got it? Then heat of hydration can be determined if the heat of solutions of anhydrous salt and the hydrated forms are known. Okay, see, when we calculate the heat of hydration, if we know the heat of solutions of anhydrous salt and the hydrated forms also known to us, okay, then we can calculate the heat of hydration. Okay, see, anhydrous salts readily combine with water to form hydrates and dissolve with the evolution of heat, because we know that hydration is the exothermic reaction. Okay, and therefore whatever the anhydrous salt, they readily combine with water to form the hydrate. Okay, and they dissolve with the evolution of heat. Means whenever that reaction occur, there is always evolution of heat takes place. See the reaction: copper sulfate solid plus 5H2O liquid. Okay, it gives the CuSO4 dot H5H2O. Okay, and here we get the delta H equals to minus 18.69 kilocalorie. Okay, this is simple real example: copper sulfate solid plus 5H2O liquid. Okay, and we get this COSO4 5H2O solid. Okay, in that process delta H equals to minus 80.69 kilocalorie. Okay, you can write down the another example also or another reaction also. Okay, write down example next. Okay, write down CaCl2 calcium chloride CaCl2 mention the solid state. Okay, as I showed in the this reaction CaCl2 small s, okay, plus 6H2O. Again mention the liquid state of that water molecule, okay, plus 6H2O. Give the arrow, write down CaCl2 6H2O. CaCl2 then you dot CaCl2 dot 6H2O solid. Solid. Next line, delta H equals to minus 18.8 kilocalorie. Minus 18.8 kilocalorie. Minus 18.8 kilocalorie. Okay. Over. One minute. Yes, this is. Yes, Anashri. This slide.
मॅम रिॲक्शन रिपीट करा ना एकदा.
Okay. Write down CaCl2 solid plus CaCl2 solid plus 6H2O liquid. 6H2O liquid. Show the arrow. Write down product CaCl2 dot 6H2O solid. Okay, delta H equals to minus 18.8 kilocalorie. Minus 18.8 kilocalorie. Over.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Okay. See, hydration is isothermic process because it involves bonding between central metal ion and water molecules. Okay, therefore it is a hydration is a isothermic process. Always remember, okay, because whenever you define the heat of hydration, okay, just tell about that particular it is the amount of heat evolved. Okay, amount of heat evolved because it is a exothermic reaction. Okay, because generally we can say whenever we explain that is the amount of heat evolved or absorbed. Okay, but in some reaction or in some process, okay, that is reactions are the exothermic reaction. Okay, for example combustion, hydration, in that case you just say the amount of heat evolved. Okay, that is the change in enthalpy when one mole of anhydrous or partially hydrated salt combines with a required number of water molecules to form the hydrate. Okay, okay. See, this is a third type, heat of combustion. We will discuss in the next lecture. Okay.